So I'm just finishing up some ink blending, and this is definitely a challenge for me because this is my first time doing a scene background that, for me, this is detailed. Like that's something I want to work on, and yep, this is a first. So I'm pretty excited about this, but at the same time, I hope it doesn't look terrible. So I'm gonna leave it a little light, and I think this is okay. Yeah, I don't want it like super stark because I don't want it to take away from the animals and such. I would just want the background to be present but light. So it's my first time making a scene background, and it's kind of stressful when you don't know what you're doing. And I was ink blending for a fair bit before I did this, and then I was trying to like make a background with Copics, like coloring, and I am not an artist. Just let me find a stamp that'll serve my purposes and use that, because this is not the business. Okay, so I do need to do a floor. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do for that yet, so I just want to place the items down just to see what it's going to look like. I can't spend the entire night doing this. So far, it looks like they live in a little, with the brick background, they kind of live like in an industrial-ish kind of house or, apartment, whatever, condo. This rabbit looks a little uppity. He's hilarious. But honestly, putting these down, I am so happy. You have no idea. I'm like so elated that this is actually looking decent. And I don't know why I'm doing all of this when I'm going to have to take it off, but I just want to see what my work is looking like. And then this one is coming from the kitchen with this little donut, which I think is adorable. All right, so this is good. I'm happy. I'm very happy because I was pretty stressed out about it. All right, so I just need to figure out the floor. And I really want this tree here. And it's a small tree, but you know how some people like small trees for their houses? Like, I have a small Christmas tree that I like. I really like having a small tree. So they are going to have a small tree. Just because, like it's just these two. They haven't had kids yet, or, whatever. Anyways, I'll figure out how to do that, but that's going to go on there. The other tree is just a bit large, but I do like it. Okay, so two things I want to incorporate. This looks so much cozier now. And let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so two things I want to incorporate. I'm going to try to incorporate anyways. So I purchased this set here, and I don't know why I zoomed in, but I purchased the Spookylater alligator set, and I think these candles would look super cute on top of that cabinet there. And these can be like the candles where the wax just burns, or the candles with like the batteries in them, just to give the room more like ambiance. So I'm going to stamp that off and see what that looks like. So I think these candles would go. I mean, candles, Christmas. I'm going to do it because I have it. And I want to do it. And, I am going to put a Christmas sentiment on this. So I don't have to give them a sentiment in their little house. That's fine. Okay. So I usually like to make jeepers cards. That reminds me of things I love. And I do like candles. And this is my first time using this set, as you saw. So I'm going to stamp this off a couple times. Okay, that one's perfect. I think this is going to look really great up there. I have so many card ideas in my head, and I just don't have enough time. But I'm really happy I get to play. This is my stress relieving time. And although, you know, not everybody might see it that way, because some people are like, well, why are you doing it if it stresses you out? You know, I really like creating. I still need to figure out the floor. I keep looking at the floor and I'm like, what am I going to do? But I don't know, because again, I'm, you know, I don't know. Maybe they'll just have a white floor. I can't just leave it white. I have to put something down. So I'll do that in a moment. Okay, anyways, focus. Going to color this really cute candle here. And pick up my color chart just to see what some yellows are. All right, so I decided to color the candles red. I think it'll go nicely. Now I'm just going to go ahead and pop these out, throw these on the card, figure out what I'm going to do with the floor, hopefully really quickly, and I should be good. So I'm doing this blending and obviously super nervous because it's not something I do. So I'm trying to take and be very careful with the amount of ink I'm laying down here. As you can see, I'm trying to keep this kind of light. My edges can be dark, that's fine, but I really want to keep this lightness that I have over here. Let's move my camera. Oh, jeez, I'm gonna break everything. Sorry, I placed this in such an odd spot. There, hopefully you guys can see. So I'm really blending it out on the side, and I'm trying to use an incredibly light hand. There's a piece of hair here. That's getting blended in. It's amazing what you can see when you're trying to do something. Ridiculous. So anyways, I'm just taking care to be really light because I want that same lightness throughout. I mean, it's a floor, but you know. And, you know, with it being a floor, it's okay if it looks a little spotty, you know, gives it character, I guess. But still, having this being my first time, I'm just like, oh, I'm a nervous wreck. So weird, right? Because it's a card. I've never seen so many pieces of just fibers. Don't know where they're coming from. Actually, they're just in my paper. Okay. It's just gonna have to. So being really light, ignoring the fibers because there's nothing I can do about those. And I'm just trying to apply a nice even pressure that's light so I can get the same look. All over this card. I'm going back, picking up that color that I had here on the edge. Now you can see that this side looks darker than that side, and that's okay because I can easily just go back. Just lightly tap, going in and pressing a little bit up here because I definitely want that defined line, like this is the wall. And I want to make this edge darker here just to close out this quote unquote, I wouldn't call it a frame, but just to close it out. Just having it be a little darker. Okay, so I think that looks good. I think I like it. Moment of truth. Oops. Aside from, of course, this being a little off there, I think it looks okay. There's a lot of brown going on in this house. Our characters really like brown everything. But I like brown, so. Okay, so my stencil was not on perfectly, and I am now fixing that. And I will show you all how. Let's, gotta wipe this up a little bit because I have some of everything. Okay, the more I look at this background for the floor, the more I'm getting a little used to it. It's still different, and I would have left it white, but honestly I just didn't want it white because I didn't want to stretch my, I didn't want to not stretch my creativity. Okay, so I just took a thin piece of black cards. Well, I took a piece of black cardstock and I just trimmed off a thin piece, which I'm going to adhere to this here and straighten out this room that is at a weird angle. It's always something. Okay, and should just use a piece of tape. I'm actually going to use tape because the glue might be a bit much. Just gonna, come on. Taped everywhere but on the tape. All right. Gonna run my fingers across the edges because I don't want that tape to pop up. And place this down. Now the error starts here. But we want as much of that flooring as possible, kind of. Actually, so let's see. Now when I did this, I thought I fixed the problem. Okay, here we go. Okay. There. So that fixed that problem. Lucky me, kind of. Hopefully it looks okay. It kind of looks okay to me. The only problem I'm seeing is when I go to put the pieces down, but to solve that, I've just decided to pop everything up, which I did not do in my last card. I don't regret not popping everything up. It was fine to have everything flat. But also this black edge, I like how it separates the wall from the flooring, and it just gives it a, you know, a look. Alrighty. So just one layer, which I am completely fine with. Just my black cardstock in this because there's so much detail. I don't think it's necessary to have anything else, nor do I have room for it anyways. And I want to make sure this sticks because I have a lot going on this. And I don't need any bowing or falling or any of that jazz. Okie dokie. You guys, you know I'm still thinking about tags, right? Like making little signs for this house. House, living room / kitchen, dining room. All right, let's get this perfectly down. Perfectly being a big word to use, especially when you have glue all over the back. Okay, I think that's good. think that's good. All right. Take a piece of paper, press it flat because I'm not trying to have this all over my hands. All right. I think I like it. All right. Whoops. Okay. And I don't need any ribbon or anything. There's already a lot going on with this card, and that's enough for me. So, quite happy with that. But I did want to figure out what little sentiment did I want to use here. And I still want to use this tree. Okay, so I might pause because you guys might see me actually stamp this tree and use that here, just because I really like just the idea of a big tree just hanging out on the side and the presents around it. But right now I'm just trying to really use what I have, and I love the red pot on this small little tree here. So, you know, I'm kind of torn. Or maybe I'll just save that for another time. So we have these sentiments here, which are amazing, but kind of big for my card. These are nice. Oh, it says, may your holidays be, and then winter cheers here. You warm my heart, stay cozy. These are nice and small, and these would be perfect for here. But I want something that actually says Christmas. I am sick of avoiding Christmas. I wanted to say it. Warm wishes, season's greetings. That would be nice right there. That would be really nice right there. Possibility. And oh, and so some of these sets are new. I did purchase a few of these sets like a week or two ago, and I know this set here is new. It's so cute. City Sidewalks. This set here is new. Spooky Later Alligator is new. I'm trying to look for a sentiment though. Oh, happy cookies and cocoa season. Oh, okay. I might alter this little donut that I have here to be cookies, because then that sentiment would fit this card perfectly. Okay, we have some work to do. All right, so I decided to stamp a little cookie and add it to this card. And I also stamped the sentiment. I re-stamped the sentiment on black with embossing powder. Now I'm going to fussy cut this little cookie out. Isn't that adorable? And I just colored it really quickly with 2 copics. I don't need a very large outline with this cookie because I want it to look like the bunny went to the kitchen to get one of the large cookies, like the jumbo cookies, to share with her friend with her cocoa. All right, and I'm going to get a piece of this here. I need to pop up my sentiment, and I also need to pop up this cookie. So, a couple things. Always interesting working with super small stuff. But it's kind of fun. Like, I like it. So just put this cookie here. Oh, do I want to move that over a little bit? Well, you can see the hand. So I think it's over enough. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. How adorable. I don't have a lot of time to ooh and ah. I have to get going. So now I'm just going to adhere the sentiment down. And I want it popped up. A little bit more. I cannot wait to give out Christmas cards this year. Like, I'm so excited because so many of these cards are just very intricate. Oops, man, that could have been a mess if it landed the wrong way. Okay. Oh no, what's this? All right. So this is just going to go about here. Is that good? I think that's good. And that is my card. I absolutely love it. Now the inside, wonder if I have anything in my little bin over here. Quote unquote bin. Oh, I have this tree that's already colored. I can use that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll just throw the tree on the inside. And because I'm going to be gifting this card, I'm also going to have a white base in here. So I might as well just do that now. All right, so I cut out this panel. I'm just going to stick it here in the middle. Out here looks good. And oh geez, I'm like, where are those? All right, and yeah, we'll just put this here. Perfect. And that is my completed card. So you have the little scene here with her. She went to grab a cookie because it's cookies and cocoa season. I absolutely love, love, love this sentiment. And their home is just, I say there, I think I'm just switching between either this is a couple or she's just hosting, who knows, but the home is just amazing. Absolutely love it. I love putting this tree on the inside. I'm really glad I did that. Just gives it a nice pop of color in there. And of course I would like, you know, stamp Merry Christmas or something like that also in the middle. I don't know. But I did pop up some of these images in the front to give a dimension. So it looks like they're right there. Like this table's popped up. This chair, it's kind of like pushed back a little bit. This one's here closer to the table, so that's further back. I love this little dresser. I could have done a little bit more with it, but I was just kind of tired of coloring. So I was like, okay, this is done, but oh, I just had so much fun. So these are the stamp sets I used to create this super amazing card. LDRS, I absolutely love how versatile their stamp sets are. Like this, Speculated Alligator. Like, I was so happy to I just saw this stamp set and I'm like, I can use this beyond Halloween. Like, that's how great these sentiments are. Not sentiments, but images and sentiments. And the bunnies, these are possibly like my most favorite Pocket Pals because they are just absolutely adorable, so cute. And LDRS does have some pretty amazing sentiments also. I have a ton of those. I'm really glad I got to use this one. I need to put that back. And then this set I got off HSN. Just so super cute. Not this. I used the die from this set here by Avriel. But like, this is such the cutest set. And it's from HSN. And I was just like, okay, this will just be really nice to play around with. And, you know, I can get some other sets from LDRS's website to go with this. So super fun. Can't wait to make yet another card. I definitely believe I've improved from my last scene card. and I need to get more things to help me make backgrounds. But again, I love that I did the night sky there, and there's snow here. I could definitely add some more detail here, but so far I love this. So I hope you guys do something crafty that makes your heart happy. I hope you're inspired, and hi to all my new subscribers. It's great getting to have more crafty friends. I will talk to you guys later. Okay.